Being a mother of a Directioner. Being a mom to a teenage daughter is tough enough. Then add to it that she's a Directioner could send you to the funny farm, or you could go in debt. I have chose neither. My daughter Rebecca, the Directioner, does the typical fan things, like buying magazines with posters to decorate her room. What makes her a Directioner and different than a typical fan is that she has covered 98% of her bedroom walls with pictures of the band along with 2 life-size cardboard figures. She has read so much about them that she knows more personal information about the boys than her own family. She tweets them and knows their every move, whether it is tweeted by themselves or another Directioner, which we have found to not always be truthful. One time she was following them in LA, California, and found out they were in LA, Louisiana, filming a commercial in New Orleans. I have embraced the idea of spending sleepless nights on the cities of New York City for the chance for Rebecca to get a glimpse of the boys. We have stood in the rain in a line city blocks long to see them on the Today Show in November 2012. Not only that, but back again in August 2013, we returned to the Today Show. Instead of sleeping and standing in a long line, we decided hanging out at their hotel would be much more exciting, and possibly we would get a better picture or even a hug from the boys. This is the night I met other mothers of Directioners. We talked and laughed. I brought my daughter here thinking she needed therapy, and sit here thinking perhaps it's me that needs the therapy. Yes, we are a crazy bunch of ladies to be out doing what we said we would never have asked our parents to do or even thought of doing back in the day. But the memories we're making are worth the lack of sleep. The other time we had the chance to see the boys was when they were in concert in Hershey, PA. Daddy decided that $500 for a room at the Hershey Hotel for 2 nights would give her a better chance at seeing the boys, since our tickets were pretty much out with the general public, perhaps even binocular viewing. That was a shock to both my daughter and myself, but we were so excited for a weekend away, staying at the same hotel as One Direction. Well, a few months before the concert, I found out about front row tickets, which were being auctioned off at the gala to raise money for JDRF. Talking it over with Sugar Daddy, we decided we could take the money for the hotel and put it toward the tickets. A close friend agreed that it was a chance of a lifetime and donated $500 toward the auction. The grandparents threw in $200, so we were set to spend $1,700 for 2 front row tickets. When the night of the gala arrived, we did our bidding over the phone. I went back and forth by $100 until it reached $1,600. "You got the tickets," was the last I heard. Telling Rebecca that she and I were going to sit in the front row was very exciting. I remember picking up her friend and asking her to videotape Rebecca's reaction. I told her about the surprise, and she became excited for Rebecca as well. "Are you freaking kidding me?" wasn't exactly the reaction I expected from Rebecca, but it's one I won't forget. So now it's time to get another hotel room. At this point, I was ready to stay in a tent. Daddy decided that since one night at the Hershey Hotel was already paid for, why not just stay there? Hence the name, Sugar Daddy. That weekend ended up being a fun time for both daughters. Rebecca had her eye contact with her boy Harry 7 times from the front row with a wave directly to her on camera. Laura, her younger sister, the complete opposite of a Directioner there could ever be, had a great time hanging out at the Hershey Hotel, enjoying all the amenities and trying to find the boys, who ended up not being at our hotel. Being in the front row at a concert was something I've never experienced. The security there and the closeness to the performers was an incredible experience, as I was able to see through my teenage daughter's eyes. This is a moment in time I will treasure for a lifetime as a mother of a Directioner. Signing off.